Look at Shakespeare in the house with the sick-ass rhymes, coming to you live from the ancient time. I love that modern English and I'm gonna show this, thine, that, fuck that, let's go. Claudio the mercenary, built for war, loves Hero, the virgin, innocent to the core. Benedict's a dick, says he'll never marry, falls in love with Beatrice and he's pretty happy. Beatrice the bitch, the lover of being dick, hates all men but decides to be a hypocrite. Hero. Oh, Hero. The most boring character to have ever been born. Hey, I'm Don John and I'm pretty bad. Hero's a traitor and that's pretty sad. Hey, my name's Don Pedro and I'm Don number 2. Everybody loves me and you should too. My cousin's Don John but I call him bastard, and that's the end of the intro. Much ado about nothing. It's a pretty good play written by Shakespeare. Now for the story, with Benedict and Beatrice. Neither say they'll marry and nobody's okay with this, they're both dicks. Well, technically one is, we'll come back later and finally deal with this. Claudio loves Hero and he wants to show it. He sets up a plan with his best mate Don Pedro, take her to the ball and talk up a storm. Now she loves Claudio and that's pretty radical. Don Pedro, the wingman, is in a cupid mood, so now it's time for Benedict and Beatrice. The boys talk loudly and Benny overhears. Beatrice la Benedict hears them cry. The gals do the same, crying Benny's love for B. Now they're happily in love and soon to be engaged. Do you remember Don John? Well, now he's pretty mad. He doesn't like happiness and isn't a fan. He wants to break up these two couples and is gonna do his best to make sure they hate each other. Don John's master plan is to create chaos. He makes his first man woo Hero's maid Margaret. Then he gets Claudio saying she's unloyal, using Margaret's love and showing it as Hero's. Claudio falls for it because he's pretty dumb and decides to dishonor her in front of the whole town. Fast forward to the wedding day, Claudio gets mad, storms off straight afterwards, and everyone is sad. Beatrice talks to Benedict, tells him to kill Claudio. When he says no, she gets pretty mad, runs away from Benedict, which makes him sad, and Don John sits and laughs at all the chaos which has just been had. Much ado about nothing. It's a pretty good play written by Shakespeare. Hero's dad comes up with a plan. He tells everyone that Hero died of shock. Claudio starts to feel a bit of regret. All of a sudden, the town guards come in. They found out that everyone's been had. They tell everyone that Hero was set up, and Don John planned it all to make them all sad. Hero's dad comes up with a new plan, tells Claudio to marry his niece. This niece isn't actually a niece, but rather a daughter that never died at all. Claudio takes time to mourn Hero's death. Benedict falls in love with Beatrice. Claudio marries Hero, Benny marries B, and in the end, everyone is happy. Well, except for Don John. The